Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What's up? What's up, bro?
What's good, my guy? Send
How are you?
send help. I'm blessed. Let's go. No, we gotta wait for my man, Alpha Villains. That's who we need to. Tonight we got water. Tonight we got water.
How you feeling, my bro?
I'm feeling great. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, brother. I'm real good, chilling. Just ready to just chop it up. Maybe help a few people,
Yeah,
you know.
help a few people here and there. Put them
Hmm.
up on the real.
Yeah. So for the people listening, man, this is the best time to get really transparent advice. You know what I'm saying? Real transparent advice. We're not going to judge you. We're not judgmental. We're here to help. You know what I mean? So that's what we do.
That's exactly what we're trying to do.
Hmm.
So,
Don't be scared to ask questions, and don't be scared to.
hey, can you see the comments?
Yeah, I can see him. You can't see
Yeah, I
him.
can see it. You see that? He said keep the cat clean. You seen that one?
Yeah. See, I ain't gonna show the ways. I show a little bit. I just show a little bit, just a little bit.
No,
You know.
this my brush time. This my brush time. I can't let life interfere. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do what it do.
Right. How's the content? I'm about to after this month. I'm about to focus on Instagram the most of the time instead of YouTube.
Hey,
It seems like it's
a
just
few questions came in,
yeah.
and we'll do our best to answer them as possible. Somebody said cheated on for 25 years of marriage that caused a midlife crisis and wanted a young thing. What's your thoughts?
Hold on. For you guys that's coming in, you should put your questions in the question box. That way we can see it easier. Cheated on after 25 years of marriage because he had a midlife crisis and wanted a young thing. Your thoughts? Um, I'm gonna tell you the harsh truth. I want you to think about why he would want to do that. You see what I'm saying? Really ask yourself: Were you being the best version, the best wife you could have been, or were you just the wife and you just expected him to just respect that and be with you forever and accept you however you are? You know what I'm saying? Just something to think about.
I mean, it may be the other way around too. She might have been the best wife, and he wasn't a good fit.
Hmm.
So we got to look at it from both sides of the coin. You know what I mean? And that's I think a
Hmm.
lot of people fail to analyze that. They try to only look at it from their perspective. You got to look at it from the other perspectives to see how you're gonna move differently going forward. Because a young thing might not be the answer.
Hmm.
You know?
You know what, Jen saying though, to be real with you, um, sometimes those things happen that were a blessing, and you shouldn't have regrets. You know what I mean? Like there is somebody that's there that can be better for you, and you'll be better off. You'll be better with them based off of the things you just went through with your marriage, right? You learned a lot of lessons in that marriage that you didn't know before you got married. You see what I'm saying? So knowing that, when you meet the next person, you're going to be at a whole nother level on your mindset. You feel me? So actually, God prepared you for the next cat. Press one if you understand what I'm saying. Does that resonate with you?
Yeah. Let us know with the feedback. So
Yeah.
another question came in the question box, and I'm gonna put it on the screen. So here we go. Says if you're having a blah day, what's the best plan of action? Like feeling tired of someone insecure in a way. So to me to me we to me attitude is your altitude. So the approach you take on having a bad day, you have the power to switch that. You know what I'm saying? After you can feel free to tell me if I'm going on the wrong path, but I believe like we choose, we have the power to decide how we're gonna move forward. So whatever bad energy comes our way, we can bounce back off of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And, and
You
we
know,
gotta find a way to bounce off of that with the people we surround ourselves with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
mm,
have people that you can go to that can help you with that. That can help you
right.
change that from a negative to a positive. And here
Mm-hmm.
we go.
Uh,
I just accepted Alpha Villains.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yo, what up? What up?
Welcome to
where
That's
you
it.
at?
the live. Now we're
Hold on, hold
really
on. What's up?
lit.
You already know that. Yo,
You got
yeah, yeah, yeah. What's good? What's good?
what's up, baby?
BFG, I appreciate you for having me on, my nigga. How you?
I'm good, brother. I'm good.
Appreciate
I'm good, brother.
you.
And
Feet.
you
What's
guys
good, my G?
doing the live. Make sure y'all following everybody on here too. You just go to the top and follow everybody. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all do that. I see a couple
Peace,
people following.
peace,
Make sure y'all
peace.
follow everybody.
Yeah,
Mm.
sorry,
But
sorry,
but
sorry, I'm late, guys. Sorry,
No,
I'm
no,
late.
no, no worries. We
Well,
good.
what I wanted to say about that though, real quick about that, about just you gotta. I wrote about this in my book too. Like you gotta learn how to trigger your own emotions the same way like experiences happen to you. Let me break it down to you. So like, if you having a bad day, right, and you walk to the store and you got $5 in your pocket and you get a scratch off and the scratch off you hit for 500, you see how your shit instantly changes. See, you see that it's a hack, right? You're in control. But see, even though your circumstances were still back, you
Right,
still was broke, you still wasn't there, but then an event happened, then everything changed. You see what
right.
I'm saying? So you can predict your thoughts from thinking about positive things, and it's going to change your whole vibe. But you got to kind of control your emotions. You can't let your emotions control you. That's the problem. That's the problem. You letting your emotions control you, right? And you gotta be in control. You know how they say, don't get pussy with that pussy. It's the thing. You gotta be the one driving the horse.
Mm.
Hey, you brought the sound.
You
Bang,
see,
Hey,
bang,
you know
bang.
the horse.
hey, you brought the
The horse don't
soundboard.
ride you. Yeah, man.
No, I was asking
That.
Alpha Villains if he brought the soundboard with him, so he can hit the.
Nah, nah. We can't. Yeah, now we can't do the soundboard on IG. But when we move it over to YouTube and shit, we just getting our feet wet. We definitely gonna put that soundboard. You already know that for sure. Now, but yeah, man. Like I said, guys, thanks for having me on, man. I think it's important. Make sure you guys share this live as well. This is something that we're gonna
Oh
be doing
yeah, yeah,
weekly.
yeah.
Make sure y'all share the live. Let everybody know that we on. We're gonna be taking.
Share it to 10 people. Press the arrow and send it to 10 people. All of y'all. Press 1 when you finish. This is the expert level host. This is the experience. You hit that arrow right there. Share it to 10 people. Just like y'all like to share the memes and share the gossip tea. Y'all like to share the gossip tea and all of that. Then go to the arrow and share it to 10 people. And then press 10 when you finish if you did
Hey,
that.
so
For
And then
sure.
I'll move it back.
so
Boom.
also just for the people, if you have questions, drop it in the question box so everybody can see the questions.
Yeah.
We're doing it. We're doing it no BS style. So whatever question it may be controversial, it may not be. We're just giving it to you straight. You feel me? Yeah, 9 points.
Absolutely.
We'll take it. So hey, so we're gonna move right since time is of the essence. We're gonna move
Sure.
right into the next question. And here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here we go.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Boom. What is the best characteristics of a good side chick?
Mm.
Got that. I'll go last because I can go with that. So.
Well, BG, I know. You know what I mean. Let me go first. Let me go first. It's okay. Let me go first. Then whoever wants to take it after that. Woo. Okay. AV 49 next in line 2023. I'll give you. Well, you know what? A characteristic of a side chick today versus yesterday is a lot different. But what I will say is this. A good characteristic of a side chick is a woman who has minimal expectations, and her main focus and desire is to relieve you of the headaches that you typically would get from a main woman. Okay? And typically a good side chick will normally do a lot of the things that your main chick won't necessarily do. Or you've lost that spark because you guys have been together for a really long time. Shit starts to become a routine. So in my experience, I find that the things that I would look for in a side chick are very short lived, because those things, although they're good, they're not something that you can really build anything long term. So,
me, a good characteristic of a side chick. You want a side chick? The best thing, I'm gonna give you 3. I give you 3 off the dome. So the first one, tip number 1, you gotta mess with a chick that got something to lose. That's the first thing. That's the most important thing. That's why y'all fuck up.
Hold up, fee pause. You gotta unpack that, my nigga. Woo! That's like collateral right there. That's your insurance policy. Let's go.
Yeah, you gotta. That's exactly what it is. It's collateral, bro. Because see, that's the problem. See. A lot of people, they only do it off lust. They only do it off lust, right? So what happens is, you got everything to lose. They don't. So soon as shit ain't going that way, they just gonna fuck your shit up. They just gonna fuck your shit up. You can't even fuck they shit up back. You know what I'm saying? If it's a woman, maybe she ain't got shit, but a fat ass. Boom. That's why I did that. If it's a man, he ain't got shit, but he just toxic as fuck, and you know he ain't gonna fuck with you like that, but you still fucking with him anyway because you like the places that he take you and shit like that. Maybe he buy you some gifts.
That's the show right there. The show's over. The show's over.
The show is over.
Go ahead.
I still gotta get
what's up?
on this.
So
what's that? BFG for last. BFG's for last. It's the best for last. All right, go ahead, Go ahead. My fault.
But number 2, for the best side chick, you need to have one that know how to be quiet, bro. That's the See, I'm teaching y'all the toxic stuff. We didn't come here to be toxic, but that was the question. But because let me tell you why. This is, this is a must. It's a must because see, this is what's gonna happen. You attracted to the side chick and all of that, and then every time you get into an argument with her, she say a little weird shit on her Instagram and Facebook, and it trigger you, and then you go fuck with your chick wrong and shit because your side chick done pissed you off, saying some little subliminal shit, right? You see.
I'm trying to be nice, man. Yo, Fee, I thought we were trying to be nice, man. These guys keep luring us back in like Carlito's way, man.
Yeah, bro, because you don't want her to want she telling all her friends and shit. All her friends know your size and everything, bro. You don't want that. All her friends know your size and shit. All her friends know your favorite positions and everything, bro. So you don't want that. You want a private type. And then the third thing, you want her to be opposite of the one you got. I mean, see, it's like, bro. I mean, you can have a girl and a side chick, but if they kind of the same, like you got a blue-eyed blonde chick and a blue-eyed blonde chick, you got a thick one, the dark skinned with braids, and then you got a thicker one with dark skinned and braids. I mean, you know what I mean? Like to me, it defeats the whole fantasy of different. You feel me? That's just like getting an orange and a tangerine. You feel me? Like too similar. You're not gonna go get an orange and a tangerine at the same time. You're gonna go get an orange and a strawberry. That's the
and a goddamn apple.
It's the whole point of it. So those are the 3.
Christ. Damn, nigga. All right, BFG. Take your time, my G.
Hey, so of course I gotta play the opposite side of the coin.
For sure, of course.
So.
Hey, they asked me.
No.
Hypothetical. BG.
Yeah,
it's hypothetical. Go ahead.
Because we gotta keep it 100, right? We were doing this show because all 3 of us have different walks of life, different ideas, and some people, saying don't want to go the side chick route. You know what I mean?
Right. Sure.
And some people want like I seen in the comments, if you gotta have a side chick, your main chick ain't doing something right or is not fulfilling. So
no.
Let me finish, B. Let me finish.
We hype. Let's go. Go ahead, BFG.
I got a pass, y'all. Hey, I got a pass.
No. So what I'm saying
I'm throwing it up for the 40 gang, though. You can still be 40 and be cool, just like me. See, when it's 40 for you cats, it ain't over. You can still be charismatic and shit. You ain't gotta be old and going to sleep at 5 o'clock and shit, bro. You can still be active.
I understand, but I'm saying, from my position, Like I'm a married man, you know what I mean? And some people need to understand that the grass is greener where you water it. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
basically, I'm just giving you the other side of the coin. You know what I mean? Because
sure.
side having a side chick ain't for everybody. That's a different
It's
sport.
not.
Some
Sure.
you gotta have some type of pocket. You gotta have some type of what's the word I'm looking for? You gotta have some type of essence, like side chick. Having a side chick ain't for everybody. A lot of people can't handle that emotionally. They're not at the
Facts.
emotional level to be able to handle that, to understand what they're feeling at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Precisely.
So what
Agree.
about for the young cats that are watching there and be like, "Ooh, I gotta grow up and be and have a side chick"? No, I'm giving it the other side of the coin. You can still be 40 charismatic and have a main chick and water your grass. I'm just giving that from this position. You know what I mean? And because
Sure.
that's the position
Absolutely.
that's the position I grew up here in. You know, that's the position my family invested in. So I don't want people to think, "Ooh, because we're having this conversation, it changes my values or your values." We're just
Right.
showing them that you can be a man, you can be the alpha male that you are, have that alpha mentality without saying, "Okay, I gotta have a side chick to be that." And I'm not judging you guys either.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And actually,
Right.
my wife is not listening at all. She's not even on IG. I'm just speaking because
Sure.
we keep it real like this, and the people don't know
Right.
that
Yeah.
yet, but they're gonna understand
They will.
when
They
we
gonna
have this show.
find out.
You know.
Right.
So
Let me get the fellas some advice, since I just some real quick for the guys that want that. So this is for you guys who want relationships, and or because some guys are relationship guys. So this is how you hit with more accuracy. Okay, let me give you some extra level game right now. It's going to be extra level. You can follow me after this. You get a consultation. This is master level.
Yeah.
So look, you no seriously, all bullshit aside, you have to deal with enough women to know what you like. You
Facts.
know what dislikes, but you don't know what you like though. A lot of men only base their dating off of attraction only, and then some of them they just happen to get along with, or some of them they just happen to have shit in common with. You see, and then that's how it goes. You know,
Absolutely.
no,
Yeah.
just like me. Like I know that I don't like a woman that's always at the club. Some dudes go to the club with their chicks. That's not me. So if that's the chick that I meet, then that's not who I'm not gonna like. Well, but let me just see real quick. Like, no, bro, I just know that ain't for me, bro. I don't want to be at home and I'm calling her like, so what's up, blah blah blah, or you know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
just at home playing video games and I get on Facebook, I get to see her outfit and shit. That ain't for me. I like homebody women, bro. That's what I like.
Right.
Somebody else may say that's boring. Look, I like boring, bro. That's
Mm.
just me though.
Well, I like what you guys said. What BFG said is very important as well. Being older, I think it's very important because what you said is also something that guys tend to overlook. This whole player thing, this whole alpha thing, they attach having multiple women as being alpha. That's not necessarily the case. An alpha is somebody who makes a decision and makes that decision works for him, right? Now, as men, we've all had a past and shit. We're good-looking guys. I'm sure, women find us attractive, etc. And it's nothing because we've had a past. But at the same time, when you do make that decision based on what you know, like Afi said, watering your grass and having realistic expectations in a relationship is very important. You know what I'm saying? And that should be based on the woman that you choose as well. A lot of times men choose based on attraction, like Afi said, but they don't have that dialogue and communication as far as knowing what the woman's expectation of the relationship is. So if the woman is delusional and has an expectation where you guys should take family trips every goddamn year, you should be keeping up with the Joneses while you trying to grind and build a legacy, it's not going to work. And as a result of that, then she may stray. So watering your lawn, the grass can be greener on your side as long as you guys have open communication. But you have to know who you are. You have to know what type of broad woman that you like. Choose that woman. And then that way it'll be easier to maintain your lawn. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. That's all I was saying.
And also you got to know how to. You need to know how to water the grass.
Mm.
Just because it's only one person don't mean you know what you're doing still.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. That's why I'm a big advocate for, what I'm saying, seek counselors, seek advice from mentors. And a lot of people, feel that they need to be like their idols, like they need to be like somebody. They can't be themselves because of how the world is perceived or because of social media. Like, no, I'm trying to say, yeah, we all have different walks. Yeah, there's a no judgment zone, but for the guys that want to have their own, their one and only, their queen, you got to understand how you're going to have to move. Then you're going to have to seek counseling. You're going to have to go through some relationship coach. You're going to have to read a book to understand how to move better in your relationship without having to step out in your relationship to find what you need. Yep, your questions are,
Let,
we'll get to it. Does that make sense?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me absolutely, yeah. BFG, let me ask you a question. I guess we can ask you, the panel, and Yufi, and the people who are listening. Make sure you guys share the video. How important do you guys think is experience? Because a lot of guys have a tendency to feel that, you got to get it out your system first before you decide to settle down with the queen. And in my particular opinion, I don't necessarily think it ever leaves a man's DNA to like variety, go outside and hunt. However, when you have a lot to lose and you prioritize other things besides, sex and women, it makes it a little bit easier, right? So for instance, if you have a purpose, you got something that's bigger than you per se, or bigger than a relationship or sex, it's easier to prioritize that. And most successful people typically aren't outside all the time, partying, juggling women, because it can be very time consuming and it can really make you lose focus. So how important do you guys think it is for a guy to have experience before he can even consider, settling down with a woman? Because I think a lot of guys have a tendency to equate settling down as life is over. Just like Afi said, 40 years old, it ain't over. It's actually just beginning, but it's a matter of, the amount of experiences that you have.
I got a good one. See, this is the reason why the importance of having a father figure and a mentor is imperative. I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of guys use the excuse of not having a father of why they make bad decisions. I didn't have no father, bro. My father died when I was 3. I didn't have no choice. You see what I'm saying? But I was intelligent enough to sought out after mentors of the things that I needed and the things that interest me, right? So that's the first point. So what I'm going to add to that to make my point is, it's not just the experience, because if you don't have a mindset, you're just going to be experiencing shit and not learning from it. You see, just like we talked the other day, AB, about we can all be in the same class, but we're not learning the same shit. You see what I'm saying? Right. So that father figure or that mentor, they're going to lace you and they're going to give your experience with a destination from the navigation, right? So navigation and experience combined is going to take you where you need to go. But the experience alone is not going to take you anywhere, because you can have a lot of experience, and guess what? It can be a lot of negative experience, right? So then where's your confidence go? You don't have no confidence now, see? Right. So you need to have navigated experience so then you can make the best of yourself and make the least mistakes. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That makes sense. I think you answered that question. And then, so with that being said, I'm gonna try to tie it into this question here that we have here, because this is a perfect question for kind of like a mentorship opportunity while we're at it. The question says, how do you give an unbiased, honest advice to a friend, girl who's going through a divorce and they want to over fast so they can come to you, but you already have somebody else, but you want to be nice without giving the idea? So basically what the question is saying is, they're in a relationship, somebody else is going through a divorce, but that person that's going through that divorce wants to come be with them. You know what I'm saying? But how you want to be nice in that this ain't gonna work. Just to be quite frankly, I can answer this question. Like, what you're trying to do is you're gonna make a messy situation for yourself within yourself. So now you don't know where your emotion stands, because you're trying to do something nice, which is emotionally, but in that emotional way, you doing something nice, it can give the other person the idea. So now the other person thinks you want to be with them.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And let me piggyback on what you just said, BFG. Also, too, let's think about the timing of everything. Would that person want to be with you if things were okay at home? right? A lot of times women have a tendency to be afraid of being alone. This is something that Afi and I encourage men to do, to practice solitude, to learn how to be by yourself, because a lot of times when you get your breakup, you get divorced, you tend to move on with somebody else before you've actually healed. So a lot of women say, in order to get over somebody, you got to get under somebody else. So in this particular case, the truth is never really nice. If we all were able to hear the truth and not get our feelings hurt, and we can customize the truth, the world will be a better place. But the truth is harsh. This is why a lot of the content that we say, they mistake us for hating women, because we oftentimes say the truth about behaviors that women display. But at the same time, the truth goes for everybody, men and women. There's a lot of fuck niggas out here too that do a lot of goofy shit too that we talk about as well. But women hear what they want to hear. However, it's very selective. So at the end of the day, the truth is the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? And you have to protect yourself. You have to understand that it is a matter of convenience, whether she's attracted to you or not. Because she's going through a divorce, you may get off your square, like BFG says, get confused, and then wind up messing something up that you may have going on, only for her to possibly even get back with the guy, or find out that you were just somebody that she wanted to be with temporarily. So you never want to put yourself in that position. You want to be somebody's first choice, not somebody's second choice.
I'm gonna move on to the next question. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you and Afi may have a similar context way to that, because you guys have discussed this before. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Sure, absolutely.
So I'm gonna get into another controversial question, which says here, I'm going to be straight to it. Why do you cheat? Are you insecure? The midlife crisis. Before we even break this down, let me break something down real quick. So having a side chick knowingly would not be cheating if your person knows about it. Because in some relationships, people do that. Now, if you're doing it without them knowing, now you're having a cheating situation. But a lot of people don't understand the groundwork that is done. Because I'm sure you guys, if you say, okay, I'm going to have a side chick, that means, you know what I'm saying, you're communicating, hey, on certain days I'm over here. Or not, because the communication, when it comes to that, is super key for some people. I'm not saying it's for everybody. I'm just saying for some people. So would it be considered cheating in that case? That's the question.
Pete, go ahead and take that one, bro.
Well, I'm gonna just say this, because I know like a lot of people wonder about this, and a lot of people are wrong about it. Not to say I'm a genius or anything, but I'm gonna just give you a real perspective. Like, just wondering why people cheat, just stop doing that today, because that's gonna kill you. There ain't no reason why people cheat. Every individual got their own reason. You can't generalize that. So never try to figure that out. You know what I mean? Susie could be a cheater because she got molested and she don't trust men. Tamika could be a cheater because she's addicted to sex. Tom could be a cheater because he liked to do sneaky shit and get away with it. Just throw the whole question away. You cannot worry about that type of shit. All you can do is put your best foot forward, and hopefully the person who you deal with sees your value. The only relationships that last, it ain't about the money, the value, the status, and all that. It's just two people who see the value in each other. That's all that it is, bro.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Because two people, you see two people, they're together, and then it falls off, is because one person didn't see the value anymore, bro. You see?
Right.
Any way you flip it, whether he lost his job, you didn't see the value anymore. So it's two people who love the value in each other, bro. That's it.
Let me piggyback on this really quickly before you move on to the next question, BFG.